This is a HeadGum podcast.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to A Funny Feeling Podcast. I'm Betsy Sidaro.
And I'm Marcy Jarrow. This is a podcast where comedians tell us their paranormal experiences, and we listen to yours as well.
Oh, yeah. And if you have one of these paranormal experiences that you want to share with us, please email it to us at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com.
Now get cozy.
And prepare yourself to be scared silly.
This is a Funny Feeling podcast. So, Betsy.
Marcy.
This week,
Scare me.
I'm going to freak you.
Good.
Wait.
Freak me? That's different from scare me.
I'm going to freak you, baby.
Uh-oh.
Because
I remember when I was little, I went through a phase of like, I'm going to rock your world. And my parents, or maybe one of my sisters was like, Betsy, you can't say, that means like, Betsy, you can't say that. I was
You're like, what does it mean?
Okay, yeah.
Be explicit. Tell me
everything. Get filthy. Get filthy. I'm going to rock your world. Okay, freak me.
I'm going to freak you, baby. Because today I'm going to tell you about the Battle of Los Angeles.
Ooh, there's a Ghost Adventures on this.
Oh. Well, never mind. Just go watch that.
We'll just watch that instead. I'm pumped. It's fun. Well, I mean, not fun, but it's interesting.
It's weird, right? So
yes.
All of my research that I will just merely be reading to you comes from skeptoid.com.
Ooh, I like that.
Skeptoid.
Skeptoid.
So, the Battle of Los Angeles is when, in 1942... the United States Army and Navy battled a giant UFO hovering above the city of Los Angeles.
It's wild.
It's crazy, right?
It's wild.
Also, I'm going to post some pictures.
Yes. Oh, cool. I want to see.
So you can see there's like a really famous picture of the Battle of Los Angeles of like all these spotlights.
Awesome.
Like on this weird UFO looking thing. But let me not get ahead of myself, okay? Okay.
Did they think it was like maybe the Japanese?
Absolutely.
Of World War
Absolutely.
II happening?
Absolutely. So I'm going to, why am I pulling a picture now? It's fine. I just want to show Betsy.
I want to see it.
Okay. So the Battle of Los Angeles. So it was late February 1942, like 3 months after the Japanese had attacked Pearl Harbor. Whoa. So we have residents on the West Coast of the United States. They were expecting possibly to have their own bombings. They just didn't know.
Yeah. Oh, how scary.
So they had like a lot of anti-aircraft artillery and stuff. So people were out there like waiting to see if something was going to happen. So these were like, I think they didn't really experience a lot of actual combat, these anti-artillery. So like they were like, I guess, I don't know if they had like, what do you call those people who like aren't full-time?
Oh, part-time. I know what you're talking in the Army.
Right. Yeah. So what is that called? Everyone's reserves. Yeah. I don't know if that's what it was, but so blah, 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 blah. So
blah, 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 blah.
So these crews manning the anti-aircraft artillery are in Los Angeles. They've been trained, but they haven't had the experience in actual combat. So a day before, there was a Japanese submarine, the I-17, had surfaced off Santa Barbara.
Whoa.
And it had fired 25 shells at some of the aviation fuel storage tanks.
Whoa.
So it was like high alert at that point.
Yeah.
So they were thinking there was going to be an attack on Los Angeles any day.
Oh, my God.
So just after 2 a.m. on the morning of February 25th, radar picked up a target off the coast. The anti-aircraft batteries in Los Angeles were put on green alert, ready to fire. Whoa. And by 12:21, the radar target had approached closer and a blackout was ordered. So the entire city of Los Angeles went dark.
That's so scary.
Yeah.
That's so scary.
It's 2:21 a.m., so like a lot of people were asleep.
Yeah, but oh man.
But then all these like all the like alarms start going off. So it's like,
oh God. Yeah, like
that noise.
air raid.
So people are awoken to that, and they know, know that this is shit.
High alert.
So a bunch of these searchlight beams were sweeping the sky for like half an hour. And then suddenly reports of an aircraft come in. So it's over Santa Monica. And
oh, God.
And they're saying that it's a balloon carrying a red flare was spotted. So the batteries open fire. And that's at 3:06 a.m.
Uh-huh.
So it's on. So for nearly an hour, batteries fired over 1,400 rounds of anti-aircraft artillery. So it's raining 8.5 tons of shrapnel back down on Los Angeles.
Oh, shit.
I mean, thank God it was like...
so they're hitting something?
Yes. So they were shooting at this thing. Some people were thinking it was a balloon. Some people were saying it was an airplane. CBS was calling it a blimp. The sunrise was not until 6:30 a.m. So it was all dark. They have these spotlights. The only thing that they could see was the smoke from the anti-aircraft artillery bursting. So they knew that it was hitting something.
It was hitting something.
Yeah. So and people are experiencing property damage from all the shrapnel. But no bombs are dropped like from the aircraft.
Whatever it is.
So no one knows what it is. So Secretary of the Navy Frank Knox held a press conference the same day to state that it was a false alarm. There was no aircraft that had been involved. The entire incident had been an expensive case of jittery nerves.
What?
The Chief of Staff, George Marshall, wrote a memo to President Roosevelt stating that the current understanding that airplanes may or may not have been involved, possibly as many as 15, possibly a commercial aircraft at various slow speeds. So that was what's so weird. So it started in Santa Monica.
Yeah.
And it went as far down as Long Beach, but it was moving so slowly.
Which
and that's why they're like, maybe it's a balloon, maybe it's
a dirigible.
Oh.
Dirigible.
Dirigible?
A blimp.
Is that where people ride a bicycle to make it work? Like they pedal really fast to make a balloon move?
Yep.
But so...
Dirigible.
And then when it got to Long Beach, it kind of sort of disappears, right?
Whoa.
So given the lack of confirmation...
Queen Mary sucked it up.
Yeah. All those ghosties. Yeah, that would have been right after... I don't know if she was retired yet.
I don't think so. Because she was a ship in the war, right?
She was a beautiful lady.
She was a beautiful broad in the war.
The Queen Mary, big old titties for a ship.
Big old ship bitties.
So they're like, okay, the Secretary of War clarifies.
This is like that idea of being like possibly, but possibly not is so sketchy.
And Roosevelt is like, he wants the secretary to clarify exactly who authorized this order of an air alarm.
Yeah.
But so this is where it starts to get conflicting. So in 1987, a group of ufologists, William L. Moore, Stan Friedman, and Jamie Chandera, announced the existence of several government documents classified as top secret that purported to contain a 1947 order from President Harry Truman establishing a group called the Majestic 12.
What?
An assortment of unusual Illuminati from government, business, and the military.
Unusual Illuminati?
Yeah, they're not the run-of-the-mill Illuminati.
No, we gotta
you're
get the
used
unusual ones. What a funny specific.
So they were charged with handling extraterrestrials.
What?
So later,
they have to have come down then.
What do you mean?
Aliens.
Well, this is just the people who are charged with investigating it, right?
Okay.
So this not the aliens, but this is Harry Truman had this group, Majestic 12. They're investigating these things. That's not just this, but all the
everything.
things. So later, another ufologist, Tim Cooper, announced his own batch of secret Majestic 12 documents. And then a rival ufologist has so he's got other papers.
A rival ufologist.
People they have clues and they're pointing out counterfeits and they're saying some documents are real and some are inauthentic. So then they start fighting, blah, 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 blah. So among this tangled mess of hoax documents, there's a letter called the Marshall Roosevelt Memo from March 5th. 1942. So this would have been days after the Battle of Los Angeles.
Okay.
Stating that 2 unidentified aircraft were in fact recovered after the Battle of Los Angeles. One at sea and one in the San Bernardino Mountains east of Los Angeles.
What?
So the headquarters had come to determine that the mysterious airplanes are in fact not earthly.
What?
And according to secret intelligence sources, that they are in all probability of interplanetary origin.
What?
Interplanetary.
Let's see. Put them on display.
Yes. So it's like the letter, like they're like it's an old scuff smudge letter, and it looks really realistic and dramatic. And so it's
just like putting coffee on it and putting it in the oven. Make papyrus, man.
So the letter's the other letter, or the 1980s one is the earliest reference to anything UFO related, right?
Okay.
So a bunch of different people have said they're talking about. So the LA Times ran this article like days after it happened.
Well, yeah.
Describing the cloud of smoke and all the searchlights.
Yeah.
But there's no like contemporary identification for any of that stuff. Whoa. So for more than 40 years, not a single person associated with the Battle of Los Angeles entertained any thoughts about it being extraterrestrial or whatever. They just thought it's some mystery balloon or something. So
that's so wild. I feel that would stick with you forever.
So it's mostly
like, what did I just fire 1,400 bullets
or
at?
If they told you it was a false alarm, you're like, it was a false alarm.
I guess.
But think about if you're like, why there's a false alarm, but there's a bunch of metal in my backyard.
Yeah, that's a wild false alarm.
I mean, I guess they were like shooting.
I guess it's false alarm World War II.
So basically, a bunch of modern ufologists are the ones who are like, no, this was definitely a UFO.
Yeah.
So they're saying that like some of the gunners who were involved in the Battle of Los Angeles reported never seeing anything at all. They simply fired at whatever they saw.
Yeah, whatever they're told.
Yeah, they were seeing other people firing and they were firing that way, right?
God.
So the gun crews were officially reprimanded, and the Air Force history says that in 1983, a report entitled "The Air Forces in World War II" is a careful study of evidence. So Air Forces, careful study suggests that meteorological
meteorological.
Yeah.
Meteorological.
Weather balloons. It's always a weather balloon too.
Oh yeah, I remember that in Ghost Adventures.
Yeah,
like, it's a weather
balloon.
No way.
So they're thinking weather balloons are what may have caused the initial alarm, and so they're thinking that's what. Blah, blah, blah. The theory is supported by the fact that anti-aircraft artillery units were officially criticized for having wasted ammunition on targets which moved too slowly to have been airplanes. Can you imagine that maybe they were just shooting birds out of the sky? I don't know if that's true.
You wrote that.
I wrote that.
Can you imagine?
Could you imagine that maybe they were just shooting birds
out of the sky? Night birds.
So, but the acting commander of the anti-aircraft artillery brigade in the area testified that he had first been convinced that he had seen 15 planes in the air, but he quickly decided that he was only seeing smoke.
Oh my God.
Other competent correspondents
I saw 15 planes. Nudge, kick under the table.
Smoke.
I mean, smoke.
Smoke.
Sorry, Mr. President.
Did you watch Chernobyl?
Yeah.
This is pure Chernobyl, right?
Nope, you're fine.
Nope.
Dude, I just puked blood on your face.
Make them go back into the radiation.
Yep. Make them figure it out.
Fix the pipe.
Tell the miners to take their clothes off.
Show those dongs. Okay, so
that show is so good and fucked up. It was tough.
I had to give up after 3.
It's tough.
So Ernie Pyle and Bill Henry, these are correspondents. They witnessed shootings and wrote that they were never able to make out any airplane. Wow. So there is a report put forth by the Air Force that simply part of the conspiracy cannot be trusted. So playing a devil's advocate, let's say there's a spacecraft.
Yes.
And it was shot down.
Okay.
During the battle and recovered.
Okay.
The government has full knowledge of it.
Yeah.
And that's what the ufologists expect us to believe. Then it becomes a question of how were they able to keep it a secret for more than 40 years? Retroactively change newspaper accounts, change radio reports, pay off or kill everyone who participated, pay off or kill everyone in Los Angeles who witnessed it. How could that happen, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
So there's an alternate explanation that requires us to not make such absurd leaps or logic.
Okay.
That the Battle of Los Angeles was simply a case of nerves.
I mean,
And that people
with every right.
people were scared of a Japanese attack, and there was no need for a paranormal explanation, and that there were no aliens.
No, that's not true.
Yeah. I mean, it is really crazy that, like, there are so many reports that say, I saw it over Santa Monica,
Yeah.
and it went all the way down to Long Beach, and we shot for over half an hour.
Yes. It's something.
And then this picture looks crazy, but
That
also,
picture's
could
incredible.
this picture just be the convergence of a bunch of lights?
I mean, could it have been a big Hollywood premiere?
I'm selling popcorn.
But it's so strange.
It's so strange, right?
Yes.
But we don't know.
Because I think I'm in the world of it was a little bit of all of it. Like,
Right.
jittery because holy shit, a Japanese submarine, like Pearl Harbor, Japanese submarine off the coast of Santa, like holy shit. And now I think these aliens just came at the wrong time.
That's what I was thinking.
Like,
I was like,
today's gonna be the day.
yeah, like if I were an alien and then I was like, let's go check it out. And I was like, what the
Yeah,
fuck
what
are they
is
doing?
going on this fucking planet?
Like, why are they shooting at us? Jeez Louise.
Yeah. Let's go over towards Europe. Ew.
So we don't know. It was either anxious, people, anxious, like military who had not been in combat themselves.
Yeah.
Trying to guard
Scary,
America.
dude. Very scary.
Or it was a damn alien aircraft.
I think it was all of it.
You think it was? Yeah, absolutely. And the Japanese.
And the Japanese. Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It is really crazy to think that there was off Santa Barbara a Japanese submarine.
That's so wild.
As Americans, we're very sheltered in the ways of war from external forces.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I want to keep it down.
Let's stay that way.
Let's not have war. A big
know.
political debate. No more war?
No more war.
Yeah.
Hashtag
Imagine all the people.
no more war.
No more war?
No more war.
No more.
No more
So
war.
that is the Battle of Los
Ooh,
Angeles.
that's fun and spooky. That picture's crazy.
It's crazy. I'll post it. Remember to post it, Marcy. Remember to post
Marcy,
it, Marcy.
remember to post it. That was good.
Thank you.
That's so scary.
Well, what?
What do we do?
We asked them if
Oh
they...
yeah. If you guys
What do we do?
have any stories, secondhand urban legends, anything, UFO sightings, hit us up.
If your family remembers the Battle of Los Angeles,
Oh my God,
you got
yeah.
a
If your
grandparent or...
grandfather was shooting at this thing,
Tell us.
please tell us.
Yeah. Send us an email at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com.
Yeah. And subscribe,
Rate,
review, tell your friends.
Yeah.
We love you.
Good night. What? Someone behind me?
I just got scared.
Betsy, are you very excited about our guest?
I am. He's the best.
Oh, he's so funny. I've known him since New York. He's always been one of the funniest people at UCB.
Oh my God.
Huge compliment from me. I hate everyone. No.
Yeah.
You have seen him in Broad City. You've seen him in Nightcap. And he has a really awesome podcast called
Yes.
The Need to Fail. Don Fanelli.
Hi, guys. Thank you.
Yay.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for being here.
Oh, man, I'm ready.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
We should say that your wife has
Yes.
been on.
Yep.
So
Yes, Laura.
So
Laura Wilcox,
she's told some stories. So
Yes.
but you have your own. So like that's why we were able to because
Right.
she did talk about you and how you weren't a believer. So
Yeah.
But things have changed, you say?
I don't know. That's the thing. I think things have changed. I think it's because of podcasts like this, and I'm not fucking around here.
Yeah.
Because we on road trips, we'll listen to your podcast, we listen to all these other
that's so fun.
ghost podcasts,
Yeah.
and at first I was like, nah, no, like this is all. I think in my head, I'm like, half these stories are like people trying out their short stories. Like these aren't real.
Everybody's trying out their short
Everybody's
stories.
everybody's like
Trying
trying
to
out
get
their
on the
stories.
boss.
Everybody's just trying out
That
their
is
short stories in my
so
head.
funny.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like, I can't believe all these, but there's so many
so
stories that I'm like,
And
all
throughout
right,
history.
yeah. And I was a big unsolved mysteries lover.
Love that show.
So that kind of planted a saying like, oh, maybe there's some stuff, but then I got older and jaded, and
Yeah.
then I was like, nah, fuck that
Well,
noise.
before we get into it too much, tell
Yeah.
us about your podcast, The Need to
Sure.
Fail.
Yeah.
Betsy's been on.
I've been on it.
You're about to come on.
About to. Maybe by the
Yeah.
time this is out, I will
Maybe
have
you would
been.
probably be on by then. I just interview comedians, actors, writers about times they wanted to give up and how they pushed through it. Why didn't they? Or did they?
Or
It's a-
did they? Yeah, exactly. Or did
Every
they?
episode's 10 hours long
Every-
because everyone wants
We
to
got
give
a
up
lot. I know. I feel like I could
constantly.
do
I edit it down.
another episode
It's
this
digestible.
week.
I did too. I talked about it in therapy earlier today.
There you go.
I go on Sundays because, you know,
Oh, that's nice.
gotta get it in.
That's
Gotta
nice.
get
Instead
it
of
in.
church.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she is my church.
That is your church.
That's
Rachel's my God. But it was about like all today was like, why do I let having an audition ruin my week?
Right.
Like it
Like
just
just the thought of
I just
having
melt
to
down.
audition.
I just melt down completely, and I was like, I have a job.
Yeah.
Right now,
Yeah.
and I have a job I love, but just one little audition, and I'm like, I'm not worth anything.
Isn't it crazy?
It's terrible.
What we do.
All your fears and doubts just kind of just come pouring out.
God.
And there's those people that just don't have that, and God bless them. I think
Yeah.
that's why they book a lot.
Beautiful
They just don't give a
sociopaths.
shit.
That just have no, you know, like I'm
They
great.
could
and,
give a shit. It's
give
just
a
like, oh, I need a little bit more of
yeah,
that.
100%.
Oh, God.
Oh man.
Yeah, but there's that pit, there's like a little pit in your stomach
Yeah.
kind of feeling when you get an audition because you're just like, how long is it? How much do I have to
Yes.
learn? What is
Yeah.
this? You
I
know?
think your podcast is so cool because you get to hear everyone's story like that. But even if you're not in the industry, there's something that people out there like maybe of trying or like it feels like it's hard to do. So it's nice to hear people that like, you know, are doing stuff.
Sure.
Yeah.
How
so.
they get past those moments of wanting to.
Yeah.
It's also nice to talk about. Like, it was
think
nice
so,
to be
yeah.
like, oh, I don't really talk about this often. And it's
Right.
fun to be like, oh, yeah, this is when I ate shit,
Uh-huh.
but it's okay. We're all
Yeah.
going to be fine.
Yeah,
Like,
like a reflect, like when you're in the shit of it, you're more like it feels like you're complaining or you're
Yes.
just
Yeah.
furious and you're just kind of letting it go. So it's a little heightened sometimes. Sometimes it's catastrophizing. But then afterwards, if you have some sort of a little bit perspective, and I think if you take a big enough snapshot of someone's career or whatever
Yes.
they're going into, you'll see these ups and downs. But usually they come out of it.
yeah.
There's usually like something, you know, where it's like, I didn't get this thing, but eventually,
Yeah.
because I didn't get this, or just because I
Well,
didn't get this.
You're not interviewing the people who don't have that success story.
No, I
You're not
refuse to
interviewing
believe
the
it.
people who gave up and went home. You're
No,
not,
that is very
you're
interesting
not
to
calling them in Alabama.
me. Yes, but I want to. And
Yeah, right?
I bet you they're just like, you know what? Yeah, this was the right move. Or like, no, this wasn't the
Yeah.
right move, but now I have a family and this brings
Yep.
me joy. I just feel like if there's like something that's like not bringing you joy or you think it's going to bring you joy and you kind
Yes.
of move away from it, something else is there
Yes.
to kind of bring you joy, even though the path to get there might suck ass.
Yeah, exactly.
I literally told a barista yesterday to move because I was
Like
like,
to be faster?
no, chop
Move,
chop,
lady.
sweetheart. Where's my pumpkin spice latte with
Right.
oat milk, bitch?
Yeah.
No, I was saying it was like hot yesterday, but I ordered a pumpkin spice latte hot anyway.
You're crazy, man.
And I was
That's
like,
crazy.
That's
Fully
a deep
embracing
cut.
fall.
That's asking to just
I
sweat
got really
too much.
dark nails, and I was like, I'm embracing fall
Yes.
now.
Yeah,
And she was like, I really miss DC. Like, her whole family lives out here, but she was like, I just want to move back to DC so bad. And I was like, do it.
Yeah.
Move.
Do it.
Yes.
And she's like, well, I don't know. I like LA. And I was like, but if you like someplace better,
Go there.
I mean, no offense. you're serving me coffee. You could probably find a nice place to do that in the District of Columbia.
I think it's always the fear of doing that thing, but then just do it, and like you'll know if you're happy or not.
Yeah,
like
you
give it
can
up a couple months.
always
You can always come back.
If you say how much you love, like if you love a place, you're like, I wish I could do that. Like if you can make it happen, do it.
Try it.
You
Try it.
YOLO.
Yeah.
My parents were always
Yeah.
like that with all of my sisters. Of like,
That's
go.
good.
Try it.
That's very
Live
nice.
somewhere else.
My
See
parents
what it's
were
like.
opposite.
Yeah, I bet, right? It was like, stay here.
Please,
Stay.
come on, live in the house forever. It's like, oh god,
Mama did all your laundry.
yeah. I was like, holy shit, gotta get the fuck out of here.
So tell us, we always ask people, what do
Oh,
you
yeah.
believe about the paranormal, if anything at all?
You know what? I think over these last couple of years, oh man, now I'm actually saying out loud because this has all been in my head, but saying it out loud sounds fucking insane.
No,
But
safe space.
I weirdly started believing in maybe some sort of parallel universe shit
Yes.
happening, because I feel like a lot of the stories that I hear that are ghosts and stuff like that are just kind of like weird time not linear kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like world folding in on itself.
Yeah.
I'm starting to be like, you know what? Why the fuck not believe
Right.
this?
That's
This
it,
is an
yeah.
interesting thing. I like ghouls and ghosts and you know, like
Ghouls.
I think like hauntings I don't totally believe in. I feel like everything can be explained with like what's the word? Not conference. That is not a word. What's the word, guys?
Conference is a word.
Is it?
Yeah.
Or like you go to a conference.
No, but a conference, like we are conferring with one another.
Is it like I'm thinking of the word where everything kind of
Converge.
converge. That's the word.
shit,
A
does
convergence.
Now I
There
got
it
nervous
is.
that converge was not a word. As soon as I said it and you made a face, I was like,
I'm staying silent
so
because
bad.
I thought you were talking about a conference.
it's
Like,
crazy.
yeah, we can have a
When
conference
all the
about
conferences come together
it. I
about
think
the
something
I
happened.
think
You
so, that was
cannot imagine
convergence.
how terrible it is to be educated by the public school system in Louisiana and then work in a professional writer's room.
we talked about this on my podcast.
I'm the dumbest person. It's crazy. I'm so
Convergence. I've had head trauma. I've had too
I
many
got
concussions.
CTE.
Yeah, I probably do. Convergence. I believe in the like. I feel like a lot of things can be explained in that, like things coming
Yeah.
together
Yeah.
that you're like, oh, that's
Yeah, like
just little things. Yeah, I don't know.
multiple dimensions
Yeah,
and
things
stuff.
like that. I think there's just
Yeah.
like too much unexplained shit out there, and I don't know.
And it is-
that's where I'm at.
It is very
That's
much
what I'm
like, hey, why not believe
It's also like
that?
the why
that's
not
fun.
believe. At this
Like,
point, I'm like,
Yeah.
why not? But I think I was so scared. I grew up Roman Catholic, so I was like, we've talked about this,
Yes.
right? You weren't just so
Yes.
scared. I was always afraid to
Terrified.
see like Jesus behind me. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Especially
being
bloody Jesus on the
bloody
cross.
Jesus on the cross
the
behind
scariest
you.
thing.
The scariest thing. It
Just
was like
like-
drilled into your head.
Like starved and bleeding.
Yes.
And
Just-
nude.
or
And
you-
just
you
being
know what I
like,
mean?
how help you?
Definitely
Like,
nude.
You can't help
Yeah.
me, sir. You're
Naked for
bleeding.
sure.
Hung like a moose. That Jesus.
I mean, they do put him up naked.
They do.
Right?
They
Yeah,
put a
he's
little
in a
loincloth.
little cloth.
But
They
you know,
go
in
close.
real life, he was just
No, they had a little
Yeah,
Free
free balling it.
balling.
Yeah, he was
Oh,
free balling
yeah.
on the cross. But I was always afraid of that. Like to see
Yes.
it, or just to like turn around and like see some, you know, like something religious.
Yes.
Oh
I
God.
still like religious stuff freaks me
Heebie-jeebies.
out.
yeah.
Yeah. The Catholic Church is so scary.
It's very
So
scary.
And I've talked about this on the podcast. Like, I remember so many like Christmas Eve masses
Oh, boy.
where you're like so pumped,
Yeah.
but they still just talk about death
Yeah.
and like burning in hell. And
Yeah.
it's like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
This is dude's birthday. Like, come
dude's
on.
birthday.
If
Can
we
we
believe in all
not-
this stuff, can we also believe in Santa still?
Yeah. We can believe it's Santa, right? Because he's coming to my house in 4 hours.
toys.
Let's
That's
move
all I
this along.
I was always nervous. I was like, we're going to catch him.
Yeah.
We're going to get home at a weird time.
catch
We're going to
Santa.
catch him.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
then he's going to take all my toys back.
Yeah. You have like a surprise party. Like you just get there too early.
Or,
Oh, no.
or I'd be like, oh, maybe the toys will already be there because he needed to do something
Yeah,
else.
it's quick. He's before
God,
midnight.
just
Never.
laying
Santa before midnight.
awake all night.
Yeah.
so pumped for Santa to come.
So pumped for Santa, and they're also still afraid of being like, did I put enough holy water on my head that I'm worthy of presents? I was an altar boy too, so it was like sometimes I'd work the Christmas stuff, and I'd get weirdly not like claustrophobic, but I'd have these anxiety attacks on stage on the altar.
Of course.
And I'd sit up there and be like, I think I'm gonna pass out, and I'd be like, all the
When
fucking
do I ring the bell?
when
When do I ring the bell? Oh fuck! I remember from the audience, like watching friends who were doing that and just being like, "How do they know?" Because I zone out so hard during anything.
Also, like, there's some pressure of like,
saying.
if you are the altar boy, then like you must be better than all the other kids somehow. Like you have to be good, and like I was like, oh, the people they choose for that are like really holy and better than us.
And this is also my parents were very religious, and I don't think they necessarily believed in ghosts, but they would pray to like saints a lot, especially Italian Roman Catholics. They would pray to these saints, and weirdly my mom kind of believed in like psychic, like she'd go to she was like 3 times out, she was like, I was at Regis and Kelly, and because of course she knew a producer there, so like she's been going to that. She basically knows a friend of like the other producer there. It's like a family friend. So she goes to like, she went to Regis and Kelly a bunch, and so she goes to that and is in the audience way too much. But there was like a medium there one time, and like, and was like, went up to her in the audience and started.
Oh my God!
And my mom's like, it happened, and then it happened again to my mom, and then it happened again to my sister, whose like friend randomly. My friend, her friend was like, my sister's in town. I gotta warn you. She's a medium. Sometimes this rarely happens, but it's happened and it's freaked people out. I have to warn people now.
Yeah.
She might like catch something and just start saying stuff. If you don't want it to happen, just tell her and she'll back off, no problem. It's just sometimes like she just has to get it out.
Holy shit.
And my sister was like, she said shit. She was telling me stuff. I was like, it gave me chills. It was stuff about like my grandfather they were very close to was coming. A lot of stuff was coming through. I was like, what the? So there's some sort of like medium stuff. It's tough because a lot of this ghost stuff and there's so much fabricated shit that it's really hard to balance.
So before, when you weren't like super sure about the paranormal, and your mom was like, well, this medium with Regis,
I'd be like, they're fucking with you. They looked stuff up. Like, this is all bullshit. They probably picked a couple people out in the audience. They have so much information.
Asked the producer to like,
which is why, like you said, it's a fine line of like, because that shit happens all the time.
Just look at religion. I mean, or like look at big religion. You know what I mean?
If you watch Guru or I Am Not Your Guru, the Tony Robbins doc,
I watched that.
Great doc.
They show you all the producers, and this is just for him like picking people to come on stage and tell them they fucked up their life and that it's their choice to be.
You can change anything. Look at yourself, you're a lion. It's like, Jesus Christ, dude. Take a fucking Ricola or whatever.
He's a wild man. His little dipping pool was one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life.
That's why his voice is so hoarse. He just plunged right into a really cold pool.
Screams. Every day, scream at the top of my lungs. Jump at the ice. It's like, oh God, dude. I can't see my dick and balls. Shrivel up into my body. Believe in yourself.
Believe in yourself.
Leave your wife.
That was crazy. Of like,
Jesus, man.
Get a divorce or whatever in that show.
You're not
like,
happy right now.
Call him up right now. Call him.
Well, when you went to doc, like all of his producers, like they have like pages and pages and pages because when people sign up for his seminars, they tell a little about themselves, and then so he's like, they're like, who should I pick? And they tell him. So before he picks someone on stage, he already knows all of their fucking problems.
Yeah, right.
But you don't know that.
It sounds like it's like, wow, this guy's intuitive.
Yeah,
which I'm
good.
sure there is a level of it. He's been doing this for years.
Yeah.
And you know, this is the thing. It's like, is it the placebo effect and you're just... And is that bad at a certain point? It's like, if it's helping people, like this is where I go with religion. It's like, if it's helping people, great. If you're fucking killing people in the name of God, not great.
Yeah.
So if it's helping you and you want to believe whatever the fuck you want to believe and you want to pray to do the rosary and all that crap.
Yeah. I have to remind myself that because I get very fired up.
Me too.
Religion, and I'm like, well,
you know what I mean? I've known people, people have got molested and all that crap, and you're just like, wow, this is hell on earth. And they totally took advantage of people and they're wanting wanting to be saved. You
I
know what
like wanted everyone for a while to watch The Keepers on Netflix.
Yeah,
I was
Jesus,
like,
that was
you
tough.
watch The Keepers.
fucked me
You
up.
owe it to those
Yeah.
women to watch The Keepers.
Yeah.
You look, they got
But
raped
I'll
by
just-
priests for years.
I'm gonna watch it anyway. I don't need
The
to-
least you could do
stop.
is fucking
Wait,
watch it.
now you're just
Scolding me.
spoiling it for me.
Oh, wait, I
I'm
didn't
gonna
even know what it was
watch.
about. Yeah,
There's
yeah.
a really great
Yeah,
doc.
that was a tough one.
An Honest Liar. Have you seen about this dude who in like the 80s he's a magician and he calls out a lot of the like psychics and mediums who are pretty
reading
much
people.
straight up like
Yeah.
using people and
wow.
stealing people's money, and he's like, they're just doing magic tricks.
Wow.
And it's an Honest Liar. It's a really great documentary.
Wow. I'll
yeah.
check that out.
Is that the Hulu one?
No, I think it's on Netflix.
Oh wait,
Shut up.
I know what I was thinking of, the Hulu one where the guy's like, does he die? Does he pretend to die or something? I don't know. Whatever.
What?
I guess it's
What?
Andy Kauf.
South Park? Episodes of South Park on Hulu?
Kenny?
Kenny? I mean, Kenny dies, but
What the fuck are we talking about?
huh? What the fuck is this podcast,
This has
Marcy?
been a real conference.
Yeah, very conferring.
Do you believe in aliens and that sort of thing?
I
or-
don't think so.
You don't think so?
No.
Really?
I don't think so. No,
Okay.
I mean, I think there would be more evidence of that, and I just haven't seen.
Do you think
or heard.
we here wouldn't have more evidence of
think
aliens
so.
in the universe?
I think so. I think it's that theorem of like we should have been found out by now kind of thing. Like we would have run into someone by now. But also it's like I don't know. We're millions of light years away from anything that has life on it. But I don't know. I'm totally okay with being like this might be a mistake, but this Earth thing might be a complete like oops.
Yeah,
Oopsie
big old
doopsie.
oops.
Like,
Like,
this was just a
this should
miracle.
not have been a
It's okay,
thing.
we're
let's
destroying the planet,
Let's just
so it's
leave
fine.
nothing
Yeah.
there.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
we're on our way.
It's stuff. That's where I go back and forth. Where I was like, I don't really believe in that stuff, but I'm like believing in fucking parallel universes. So I was like, how does that all work? I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Would
I don't
it
know.
change your mind if I told you I found one single ant in my bed this morning?
Wow.
So
To believe in aliens?
that just
Yeah, you
goes to
convinced
show
me.
you.
That's it.
That just goes
Shit.
to show
Hey, that
you.
was a good conference. That was a really good conference.
Yeah.
You just never know,
never know.
what's out there.
That's true. Because like who put that there? It had to be extraterrestrial.
Put that there. That is so funny.
No, I just mean I didn't know it was there, and then one day it was.
No, I'm
One
thinking
ant.
that had to be an alien.
That's gotta be an alien.
That had to be an alien. That's the only explanation
Don
that comes
just
to mind.
you like
Wow, that's-
turn
I'm in.
into a huge like conspiracy
Dude.
theory. Yeah, like well, you're like Dan
Aliens.
Aykroyd now.
Yeah.
This
I
is
make my own vodka now.
this is a very different subject, but people tell me I do more harm than good for theories.
Really?
That's really funny.
Interesting.
A lot of people tell me that I'm not helping their cause. I don't know why. I don't know why I thought of that.
Hey,
you guys
Marcy's
believe in
into
aliens?
your theory. Oh no.
Oh fuck.
I do. I absolutely
You do?
do. Because
Okay.
Yeah.
it's like, I feel it would be like wild to not.
I don't-
Because we.
What do you define? Are you talking like
exist.
intellectual? Like, because like there
I'm
could
talking
be
about,
there
like-
could be something maybe from another
I
planet that
think
comes
that
in.
where it's just like it could be. We've talked
Okay, I
about this a
believe in
lot.
that.
Like
I
where
would
it's like,
believe in that.
oh, it could be a nasty fly.
Yeah.
Right,
or
right,
I don't
right.
even know if they're
an
coming
amoeba.
here.
Right. Okay.
Like
I'm with you on
I
that.
just think that something else in the whole universe must exist that
Intelligent life force.
that has like
Okay.
a life cycle.
Yeah. Maybe
Okay.
not even that intelligent.
I mean, they
but
don't
like,
Real
yeah,
fucking
but
dumb.
Big old
fucking
dumb
idiots.
amoebas.
Or just like what was Earth like
Big-
2 million years
That's
ago,
exactly
and like
it.
we're gonna die out, but then the next Earth's gonna come in.
Something is gonna.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, I'm convinced.
I think,
Oh, shit, the
my
ant?
ant
And
thing really
then
got you, motherfucker. Yeah.
The thing, I just need to talk it out, okay?
I hear that.
You know what I mean? Like you could be in your head about all this stuff. I'm like, I can't convince. Once you start talking it out, you're like, oh yeah, you remember like the Hubble took that like picture of that
Yeah.
like empty space, and there was like, oh no, there's like a billion fucking galaxies and just this little.
Yes.
I was like,
Ooh,
oh,
it's
there's
so
got to be
scary.
something there.
Yeah.
There has
It's
to be.
really far away. There's
Yes.
got to be like another, a couple of Earths out there
Right?
where like maybe we're on the
Yeah.
same. Just because
Wait,
the Big
you
Bang happened.
flipped so fucking hard.
I love it. I love it.
It
I
was
love
the
it. I just have
ant
to.
analogy.
It is huge of like just talking stuff out because
Yes.
even through this where it's like I don't know if I believe in like Bigfoot, but it's like oh, but I believe in ghosts. Like why not?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, you know what I was
okay.
thinking? I'll clarify it with I don't think extraterrestrial life has been here, maybe.
Okay.
But maybe I believe that there is extraterrestrial life somewhere.
Yeah.
I'll leave it at that. Because
Okay.
I just,
life somewhere else.
Like
yeah.
the people that are like, oh, the pyramids, and you see all these pictures of like
Yeah.
aliens coming down. I was like, I don't fucking think
No,
so. I
those
think
were
people are
just-
drawing pictures.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
were just really smart societies
Yeah,
that
they-
Europeans killed off.
Yes.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
They were people
like,
much smarter than Europeans,
Yes.
and they made sure to
Yeah,
wipe them
and
all
then-
out.
yeah, yes, yep.
Because for some reason they were smarter and I guess less
And they were
violent. I don't
probably
know
like-
how smart could they be if they didn't want to kill everybody?
Very
Exactly,
true.
like more peaceful.
Yeah.
The
So-
Aztecs were kind of fucking
They
nuts.
were crazy.
Look,
Didn't
they
they play
had-
like a
they're-
basketball game with a head or something?
Unless it's just Mel Gibson's Apocalypto.
I mean, I feel like he's not the person
Yeah,
I
he's
want
probably
telling
not
my
the-
story.
Very true.
What
Very
if-
true.
Oh God! I hope he makes like a Me Too
Yeah.
narrative film where he's like, "Oh, these sugar tit bitches."
He's on his way.
Yeah,
big
he's
franchise of
I don't
that.
Yeah, he's
think an
probably not the
Australian man should make a white Australian man should make a
Yeah.
documentary about the
yeah. So what prompted you to do this?
Yeah, yeah.
Melvin?
Melvin. Oh my God, I've never thought about that. That's his
Yeah.
name.
So I was
Melvin.
like Melvin, like Ryerson Gibson or
Yeah,
some shit.
yeah.
Junior.
I recently saw John Leguizamo's one-man show,
how was that?
Latin History for Morons, and I felt like I learned a lot. Yeah.
That's awesome.
But yeah, I think the Aztecs were they were Big Ten fighters.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, yeah,
every culture
like-
has their
Yeah.
Yeah.
warriors. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Has their but I guess certain
Like
cultures are a little bit more
sacrifices
angry
and
than
stuff
others.
and- yeah.
Yeah,
I
or
don't
they're
know.
just like, look, this works. We tried
Yeah.
something. We killed some people, and then
We're
we found
praying
out
to someone
their whole
that wants us
families
to be.
fell in love. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
it. Yeah, there's that interesting hierarchy,
Yeah.
and then the Deus, the God.
Oh,
Yeah, Deus.
and playing basketball
Dios?
with the
Yeah.
head.
Yeah.
I think I remember hearing that in like
I-
fourth grade and being like, whoa.
I feel like they did
Aztecs,
invent
man.
basketball, and they did do things with heads, like they would sacrifice people, and
So
like
maybe I just combined.
Yeah,
but you
I thought it was
might-
lacrosse.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if I think Naismith still invented basketball, or American basketball.
but right, but the idea of like throwing a round thing
Oh,
through
Oh, yeah,
a basket.
that's as old as time.
Yeah.
No, it's as old as Aztecs and heads.
Okay. All right.
I could be right
How
though.
do we know though? You
We
know what I
don't
mean?
know. We don't know.
We don't know.
The dinosaurs probably did it first.
That's right.
Dunking on each other.
Yeah, man.
T-Rex being like, "This isn't fair.
I
I'm
can't
gonna eat all of
reach."
you. Put your body on him. Put your body on him." Let's take a quick break.
Woo.
Okay. And we're back.
Yeah.
What happens now? Shit,
Oh,
Betsy,
no.
what happens?
Conference.
So
Convergence theorems.
now I've heard from you and Laura that you have a story, at least.
I don't. Yeah, I should have went over this with her. What she taught.
Your brain works. You
Yeah.
can do this.
But did she tell you about New Mexico?
No.
Okay.
She
So let me tell you about New.
No.
She left that for you.
Okay, let me
'Cause
tell you
we
about
had
New
her
Mexico.
back on our special 100th episode.
Right.
So
Yeah,
Right.
she told us about your place in New York, like Brooklyn.
The
or
Brooklyn
whatever.
one when
yeah.
like the bag fell and
Yes.
I was like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when I maybe started believing a little bit, but from my point of view, I felt you can listen to that episode, but like I was in the house by myself and I just felt this weird negative energy behind me, and I don't know how else to describe it. And for some reason, what came out of my mouth was like, get the fuck out of here. I don't want you
Yes.
here, or something like that. And I don't think it ever happened again, but there was some weird shit where like the light, like we went to
Yeah.
sleep and we came back out and the light was on, and then like a bag fell randomly.
Yep.
And it was just there was some like weird negative energy shit that happened very briefly in our apartment. Okay, so
But then she also told us about June's bedroom with a
oh, that was fucking
Oh,
weird.
yeah,
The light.
that's.
That I didn't totally believe though. That
You're
was
like, we're
that's
sleep
like-
deprived, and you could have done.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was just like, I'm not gonna undercut it, but it was just like we pulled that light one time, and it kind of or I forgot who pulled it, and it broke off, like one of the
Yeah.
things broke. So I think it was just kind of ready to kind of retract
Okay.
at a certain point.
Yeah.
Oh, because they had those little balls on it, so they could get
right.
stuck.
I don't know. It was just like one of those things. I was like, it was really fucking creepy.
It's so
I mean,
creepy.
if you've seen like fucking Poltergeist,
Yes.
you know what I mean, with
Yeah.
like the TV under the, the light
Yeah.
coming under the door kind of thing, and I was like. It just like flashback to that. I was like, ugh, yeah. But I was like, she was like, she was
baby
freaked
monitor
out.
is such a scary device.
Just
like,
looking at the baby monitor and just seeing light.
Oof.
And me not comprehending it, and Laura going
chills.
over and going, be like, there's a light on in there. Yeah, it was weird. But then I was like,
Also just being like sleep deprived.
Oh yeah,
and, like,
that was also the thing where she was like freaking the
Of course, it's your kid.
Sage the whole place.
Yeah.
babies love sage.
Oh yeah, you gotta do it right in their
Smoke
face.
it right on her.
Blow
Put
it.
the ashes out on her cheeks.
Just a little
Those
sign
cute
of the
little baby
cross.
cheeks.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
sign of the
burn 'em.
cross. Pray to Saint Anthony. So we so this one was we drove cross country when we moved out to Los Angeles a couple years ago, and did one of those things where it's like we kind of loosely mapped it out, and then did like the night before we do like an Airbnb or like a hotel tonight, and it was like this fun like seat of our pants. Okay, so we get to I forgot where we were, but we're going to Albuquerque, and we booked an actual bed and breakfast. And it was in like the Court District or something. It was kind of like off the beaten path. It was a really quiet area, kind of secluded, but this like really old, looked like an 1800s-y bed and breakfast, like really quaint, very cool. You know, we have all our shit in the car, so we kind of like bring it out. Now we're like almost done with the trip at this point. We're a couple days into the trip. And we check in and we go into our room, and it's like very Victorian, you know what I mean?
Oh, yep.
And
Dusty as shit.
Dusty as
so
shit.
dusty, cobwebs everywhere.
Why did
Bats. It
why
was
did they
weird.
exclusively decorate with maroon for
Right.
some reason?
So that place was filthy, so we went somewhere else.
Okay, cool. Hit up a Holiday Inn.
Totally,
Holiday Inn Express, baby.
So we checked in there, and we heard our friend is from there, so she's like, go to this restaurant.
Oh, great.
So we went out that night, and we were like, wow, this is great. So that night, we go to sleep, and I wake up. I think I wake up, and I feel basically someone like holding me down. And I feel like it was almost the way I can describe it now is with Get Out when he's kind of falling down that thing, and he kind of sees people from sees her kind of like from a distance.
Yeah,
that's kind of how I felt, because I felt like I was screaming like get the fuck off me and fighting. You know what I mean? I felt like somebody it was like a bully holding you down or something like that. Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
You remember when the bullies used to hold you down?
Hock a loogie, just slurp it right up before it touches your face.
Ew.
So I was like, oh shit. I felt like I was like, get the fuck off me. And I looked to my left. I mean, I remember the weird thing is like, I felt like I was in bed. I felt like it was in the middle of the night. I was very aware of where I was. I looked to my left. Laura was there.
Yeah.
And I remember screaming her name. I remember being like, Laura, help me, what the fuck is going on? Like something like that.
No,
this is my memory of it.
And let's just go and paint a picture. You are 3 times bigger than Laura.
Yes.
Not really, but like
I am
she's
45 times bigger than Laura. Hanging off the bed on 675 pounds.
Laura's a Thumbelina.
Yeah. And it's like one of those things where it's like I couldn't move.
Oh yeah.
It was terrifying.
Could
it was like
any
that
part
terrifying.
of your body move?
No.
Okay.
I felt like I could move my arms.
Okay.
But it felt like they were being held down. So it's like I'm doing the motion in front of you guys, but it's kind of like a very short.
It looks like
jerky.
he's pushing a wheelchair.
It looks like I'm jerking off 2 little ghosts.
2 little tiny ghosts.
So it's just like, oh fuck. And I remember screaming Laura's name, and finally, I don't know how I got out of it, but I think I just kind of like finally like loosened my grip, and she was just there staring at me, and she was like, you all right? And I was like, or she went to the bathroom, something like that. I think she went to the bathroom and came back, and she's like, are you okay?
You've been screaming for a long time.
Yeah,
I got diarrhea though.
I was like, what? Yeah, anyway, I'm checking out. I want a divorce. So this night we got divorced. So it was just, and she was just like, you were just like moaning. Like you were groaning. You were like, I was like, what? I was like, no, I wasn't. I was screaming your name to help me, because I was like, I think somebody was helping. I'm just remembering it now. I felt like there was this kind of dark hovering presence over me, like someone floating above me. holding me down, but no face, just like a black kind of mist. I don't know how else to describe it. That's what I was kind of thinking. And and she was just like, yeah, you were moaning and I didn't know if I should touch you or not. And I lightly kind of touched your arm and you rolled over.
Whoa.
And like, I just kind of watched you for a second. I think you were sleeping. And so I like went to the bathroom and came back and then you were just like wide awake staring at me. And I was like, is everything okay? What's going on? Like, did you hear me screaming at you? And she was like, no, it was just, yeah. So that was, and she was like, oh, this place is haunted. Like she immediately was like, oh yeah, this room is definitely haunted. And
oh shit.
for me, it was probably what's it called?
Sleep paralysis.
Yeah, I think it's paralysis. I mean, that makes the most sense.
I mean, that's classic sleep paralysis.
Yeah.
And if you are like under stress or overly tired, it can happen.
Maybe.
So if you're like on a road trip and
Right.
not sleeping well because you're in different. But
I rarely sleep on my back either. I always sleep on my side a lot of the time. So I think maybe like, and sleep paralysis in my, what I know of it is like kind of pins and needles in your head. That's what I think it is. I think it's just like, like when your foot falls asleep and like your head is kind of touching, like you have not moved your head in a little while. So there's kind of this weird nerve thing that happens. I think, I don't know.
Well, I think what I've heard that it is that your brain wakes up, but your body still has
your body's still in it.
It has the whatever hormone is that paralyzes your body so that you don't move in your sleep, so that like sleepwalking doesn't happen, right?
Melatonin? I don't know.
It's not
melatonin.
Melatonin,
Rigatoni, melatonin.
But it is whatever hormone. It's like that you haven't produced enough of it, so that you are still paralyzed with it, so that your brain is awake, but your body has not yet released its paralysis to wake you up.
Jesus Christ.
So that you can't move or speak or anything,
but
right?
my question is like, why does that happen? So
I
I'm thinking like, is it because it's like a pins and needles thing and your body's like trying to wake you up to move your head?
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe, I don't know.
I don't know.
It's public schools. I don't know.
Yeah, hey, I'm there too.
We could easily look this up right now.
No, we cannot.
I mean,
We will
what?
not.
Basically, it's just like two systems weren't turned on at the same
Yeah,
time.
right.
Like,
Yeah.
whoever's in your brain operating the
It's
system.
so real though. That's the thing. That's what
It's
freaks you the
so
fuck out. That's just like
wild.
this terrifying feeling.
Yes.
Also, like
when you wake up like shaking almost. From where
Sweating,
you're just
shaking,
like,
and being like, I really felt like I was screaming your name, and she
Yes.
was like, you were not, and I'm like, mother of God, what the fuck? And I was fully not. I was almost, the weird thing is I was just starting to believe some of this stuff maybe
Yes.
at that point just because we had listened to some podcasts,
Yep.
but I was not a believer at all.
Yeah.
Even with the stuff that was happening in our, even after that shit happened in our room, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
Brooklyn, I was like, it was probably nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But now I was like, oh fuck.
even with sleep paralysis, although like doctors can or scientists can explain why it happens, I still think there's something really weird going on with like, why is it happening? Why is my brain seeing this thing in the corner or this thing over
Yeah,
me?
right.
I have a friend that woke up and on either side of him there were two old hags whispering over his body.
Ew, that
Saying-
just fucked me up.
that's gross.
Two old hags.
And they said, should we do it now? And the other one
No.
said, let's wait.
Whoa.
Marcy.
It's terrifying.
That's fucking horrifying.
I want to get him on the show, but
Yeah.
he won't return my emails on my phone calls. So
Uh-oh.
Unless
This
they were
is your
gonna
friend?
Blow him?
we're
You
very
have to
good.
blow him. Oh, okay.
not
Should we do that
now.
now? Let's wait.
You want to blow him?
Let's take a cigarette break.
Should we blow him? No.
Smoky smoke.
This is the wrong guy.
Hey,
No.
this ain't the right guy, you hag. All right, hag, let's go. Let's get out of here.
All right, get in the hag van.
The hag van.
Yeah, the black mist or with the thing over you. That's what's I think the scariest part.
That
of
was the scariest part because
Yeah.
that and feeling like you're screaming into a void. You know what I mean? Like that's
Yep.
like you're out of control.
And especially being able to look over and see
See
Laura
her.
there.
Kind of at a distance. She was just like a little further away than when she
Yes.
actually was. So I was like, I feel like I feel like she's behind like some sort of glass
Oh.
wall, and she's just staring at me doing nothing. You know what I mean? Which is just like, why is the person I love the most in this world
Yeah.
not helping me right now? So there's all these weird things that are your brain is trying to make sense of on a fucking level where, you know, like you don't go to a lot.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it was just like, oof.
It's very interesting though in those moments when you're like, my brain can process so fast and so incorrectly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It makes a lot of
pretty
assumptions.
nuts, man.
It's all
It jumps to a lot of
survival instincts
scary
that are
stuff.
just this is old hardware that is
Yes.
ingrained in us that has
Yeah.
not been updated.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You're still running
OS,
fucking OS
We're
negative
lying.
10. It's old.
Snow leopard back
Yeah,
here,
get out
guys.
of there.
Has that the only like spooky thing that's happened?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I'm sure I was just terrified as a kid because of unsolved mysteries and my Catholic upbringing. So I think those combinations really made me kind of petrified about like being alone and all that stuff. And then I just kind of grew out of that. So there's these many years where I was like, it's all bullshit. You know what I mean? Come on, this is all entertainment crap. But yeah, there's these little, I don't know, you know, there's these little things that happen where I'm like, yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Maybe someone's just in another dimension right now, or like someone that passed away thinks they're still living.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah.
do we die and just kind of do it all over again? Do you guys believe in like past lives and stuff like that, or no?
The
do.
more like I hear about it, I'm like, oh, okay.
Right.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Once again, it's that thing where it's like, well, why not?
Yeah,
Yeah,
why
That's
not?
kind of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
'Cause
had
you've done
a past life regression.
Yeah, have you done it with like a person?
Yeah, I did like a group.
A person.
With
No,
like
I did it with
Another
I did it with a pigeon.
Yeah.
This pigeon like,
pigeon.
Is that what it is? All right, I'm sold. I'm in. I'm easily convinced.
Yeah.
it's disgusting, but it's a good session.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it's
great.
filthy.
If
But
it's like a New York pigeon, you
They know
it.
their shit.
They're right to the point. they get right to it.
they're like rude, but not rude. Like,
You worked in a cotton candy store. You were a chef and
Yeah, chef at the cotton candy store.
You were Amelia Earhart.
I do love when, so I took it at like a group meditation at like this place in Studio City. It's like a meditation. It's called The Den. It's like a studio. And I went, my friend Beth Newell, who's been on the podcast. She was in town, and so a couple of us went, and we all had horrifying regressions.
Oh man.
the olden days were shitty.
Yeah, I was like, I think I was on like 1500s
Oh,
Germany, like before
sick.
it was like, or even earlier, like primitive Germany, but before. And
The Argonauts? I don't know what they're called.
Argonauts.
I'm just going to show how stupid I am on this podcast.
Keep trying.
Jump
I'm
to
just
a lot
gonna
of
just,
conclusions.
I'm gonna
that they're
drop
gonna
like
be-
words that are close to what I'm thinking about.
But yeah, my baby got eaten by a creature in a river, so it was just like
Creature in a river.
God.
I was like,
Jesus
I think
Christ. Like an
my-
alligator?
something like that. Yeah,
What the fuck was the baby doing in the river?
I was
Yeah.
washing it.
Oh,
You're
no.
washing the baby in the
Look,
river?
we didn't have fucking bathtubs, okay?
In the 1500s?
No, I don't know. I actually think it was
Now
like
when you're-
earlier than that.
Like,
but
if you're a peasant.
Right.
yeah, I had
No, you're not
I
getting
had
any.
a bunch of babies that all died.
Oh,
Wow, mother of God.
I just had them alone in a barn. Not even a barn. It was just like hay around me and shit. And I
in a
just,
manger? Was it Jesus?
oh my God. You're married?
I don't think so, guys. Do you have any other stories you want to share with us? Or shall we?
No fucking way.
No, I mean, I don't know. I do like talking about this stuff, and I appreciate podcasts like this to kind of get out other,
Yeah.
just to hear like, yeah, okay, there's other
There's other shit out there.
there was some, I get freaked out, I guess, about the like negative stuff.
Me too.
Oh, I also heard this thing because I was like watching this Ghost Hunter show or something like
I
that,
love
and I was like, these
it.
are all in my head. I was in a movie that was just like an improvised like ghost. I was like, it was so stupid.
What movie?
It was called Sanatorium. Check it out on Amazon.
Oh,
Ooh, yeah,
I will
yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. We improvised that. It was very silly.
I can't
Actually,
wait.
don't watch it. Don't check that out.
Please don't watch it.
Yeah, but I was watching some sort of ghost thing, and they were talking about how a lot of like voices in head stuff and seeing things that aren't really there, like hallucinations,
Yeah.
could be because of either gas leaks or there's a vibration of pipe, like in like old houses had this kind of like there is some weird. It has to be at a certain hertz level or something like that.
Yeah.
Where have you guys heard about this? Where it's like it fucks with your brain. It like does if you are consistently exposed to it and surrounded and you're sleeping with it, it can actually like mess up how your brain functions to make you think that you are hallucinating. So I don't know if I think they were also doing like I think like Russians and 80s like Stranger Things like stuff where it was like I think people were messing with this, like how do we infiltrate other people's brains through these these like different frequencies.
I shouldn't even bring it up because I don't know the name of the group, but it was a group of young Russian grad students who went on this like hike in like some frozen tundra area.
And it looked like something attacked them.
Yeah, they all but one. The one who didn't die stayed behind because he knew they were all gonna die. I don't know, but they found them and all like. And this is like in like Russia in the winter, and it's like fucking freezing. And they'd all taken their clothes off. And and they had died from like some sort of internal injury, but with no outward markings. And some theories were that like it was Russians testing this sound.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That like, and it makes people go crazy. So that's why they would have cut themselves out of their tents and run into the night.
Yeah, because there's like
but they
a
didn't
lot
even
of
run.
like...
They just walked. They could tell from their tracks they had just walked.
Ooh, that's
and,
so spooky.
And took
I've
their
like
clothes off and
heard
found one guy
about...
up a tree.
Yeah,
because
I feel like they think they are like things are happening. So you're not like running around like screaming. It's like you're trying to deal with like your brain in that moment. So you could be seeing something, or your brain could be
wild.
Yeah. There's all these frequencies, right? There's brown noise. There's white noise. There's all these different things.
Yes.
And I think a prolonged exposure to a certain frequency can mess up here's a real fucked up thing. Maybe you've said this once or twice before, maybe on my podcast, I don't know. I used to play guitar a lot and electric guitar, and I realized when I was a kid I could plug in to my amp, and instead of plugging my amp into my guitar, I would take the exposed not wire, but it was like the plug and put it on my head, and through the amp, like a radio would like there would be people talking. Is this weird? I don't know. I think this is normal.
God.
I think some people this happen. I don't know. Like I would.
What?
Like an electric
you
guitar.
have people who live in your head that talk, and
I don't think they're there.
And they make,
what I'm saying, I think it's
frequencies picking up.
I think it's picking up frequencies that are going through our heads. I mean, think about radio waves. Think about this stuff. Like there are things going through us. We just can't see them. So I would take this, and I guess I was some sort of conduit that I would, if I grounded the wire on my head, cord. I mean, it's a cord. So it's like I would ground the cord on my head. So I'd take like where you would plug it into the electric guitar. I'd put it like on my forehead, and radio, like something would happen. It sounded like talk radio would come through.
Whoa.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's bonkers. Yeah.
I remember having like just kind of shitty walkie-talkies, and one day I was out on my parents' like balcony off of their room just fucking around, and I started picking up police signals.
Yeah.
And so then I just like sat all day listening to the cops.
That's really cool.
Yeah,
Oh
pretty
man,
rad.
there used to be an app that was like a police scanner app, so you could just listen to like local.
Highly illegal, I think, at this point. I
It's
don't know if they're allowed to do
Yeah,
that. I don't know if you're allowed to
would
tap into that.
never.
Oh my.
Oh my.
But I'm saying like, oh, okay. I just remember that because we're talking about like radio wave, frequencies and stuff like that messing with your brains. I was like, yeah, there's stuff going through us that could. If I had just prolonged exposure to a frequency that might be caused by pipes or a leaky something or something that's radiating.
We
like
had a listener story about this woman who was like, I think my house is haunted, and then it's revealed carbon monoxide poisoning.
that too.
To where like the dude was like, if you didn't have me come here, you would have been dead.
Yeah, that's scary.
And because she was like, every time I'd walk into the house, like, I would feel this really negative energy and like all
I
this.
was being poisoned.
No offense to her, I feel like
Yeah.
that's maybe the first thing you should check. If like you
Yeah,
go into a
before
house and
it.
you don't feel right, like check the real things first.
Yeah.
No.
Check to see if your gas is, like check that stuff first,
No,
guys.
you don't
before
want to. No, don't,
I guess
because
it's
you don't want
haunted.
to bother anyone.
Yeah.
Don't bother anyone. Just let yourself die.
Yeah, right. Instead of good thing she didn't like burn any fucking sage, or else your
I
whole
know,
fucking
isn't
house
that
going up.
crazy?
Yeah.
Does carbon monoxide blow up?
Nah, maybe not. Maybe I'll think of natural gas.
And natural gas doesn't have a scent, or they add a scent to it so that you can smell it
Yeah, it smells like gas.
naturally.
yeah.
Naturally.
Naturally.
Natural gas.
Oh,
Hot,
yeah.
hot.
Wait, did you guys see Midsummer?
No.
Midsummer. No.
Spooky. I was gonna.
Oh,
talk
I don't watch
about
scary
it, but,
movies. I don't watch scary movies.
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
like
okay.
to. Yeah, that Laura's
Not for
like,
you?
no, she made me watch like Paranormal Activity like back in the day when we started going out, and I was like, you know what?
If you
I'm
want
not
to
into
continue
it.
to be attracted to me, you're not going to want to do this.
You know what I do like? I like Poltergeist.
Yeah, that's a
I don't
great
mind
movie.
watching stuff like I
The
watched
Conjuring
it, like
is-
things like that. I'm
Did
like,
you watch The Conjuring or
no,
too scary?
It's
I
good.
think
It's
so.
really scary.
I'm not a huge. I just don't like things popping out and scaring me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this goes, I was talking about this in therapy with my therapist. I was like, oh, I think I uncovered why. I'm just like, from my childhood, I was like, I don't like to be scared. I don't like loud noises.
Yeah.
Like people that are like, I want to go through like haunted houses. This is a nightmare for me. I'm like, why the fuck would you?
I love
and
it.
that's like right? So it's like,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
a thrill for people.
Yeah.
That is my nightmare. Someone's like,
Yes.
walk through a haunted house where you know people are acting. And you could logically override it, but it's like someone spooking me
Yeah.
or jumping out or me putting myself in that position.
Yes.
My body's like, you asshole, what are you
Dumbass,
doing?
we don't
why
have
are you
to
doing
do
this?
this.
No, that's no thanks. Like I can't do that stuff. So no scary movies for
scary.
me.
Yeah, I get that.
I told you that I got very scared after watching Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, which is a children's movie.
Wait,
Right.
you did?
I during the movie,
I don't think you told me, but what
during the
happened?
movie I was fine.
The
Yeah.
scary parts are great. The rest of it's
It's cool,
rough.
cool,
Oh, really?
cool like costumes and puppetry stuff.
Where is it? I said, where is it located?
So where is this located?
It
A
came
movie
out-
theater?
it came
I
out
don't
like-
know.
Any movie theater, man?
It
Yeah.
came out like a month ago, but you remember
Okay,
those
where's it
books
located?
that you? What's
Yes,
the,
I
what's
read
the
all
zip
those
code?
books.
What's
I
the
read
zip code of it?
all those books I would read.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I definitely. I think it was because I was like immersing it, and you're a kid, like you
Yeah,
just,
and
I
everyone
think
else
you're-
is reading them,
Yeah.
and it's like
And Are You Afraid of the Dark on Nickelodeon?
Love
like,
it.
I love that.
there was things like that where I was like,
Yeah.
oh, this is. And there was also this book of like strange coincidences. I forgot what it was. Maybe Gethard gave me this weird ass book this one time, but it was just like all these. It was just like a cat like fucking left its house and then the owners moved and then like
The
across the
cat
country and the
found
cat fucking found
Yes.
some weird shit like that where I'm like,
Yes.
all right, maybe there's not ghosts, but maybe I believe in like
weird stuff.
yeah, universal
Weird
energies
stuff
that are
for
working. That are, yeah,
sure.
weird stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, weird
I believe
There
in
is-
weird
I
stuff
definitely
for
believe
sure.
in weird stuff, and I want to believe in the weird stuff.
Yeah, it's
there's
fun.
no. Yeah, I am very into the weird stuff. Like this, like oh, this can't be a coincidence.
Yeah.
And I'm very logical, and I will run the math and do all the science. As I've proven, I'm very smart. So I trust my brain.
He's sitting up here with an abacus.
Yeah. 1, 2,
Red, blue,
Damn,
purple.
there's got to be a ghost in here.
Do you have time to listen to a listener story?
Oh, I'd love to.
Okay, let me bring it up.
yes.
Hi, Betsy and Marcy. I wanted to tell you guys my story. I didn't used to be a believer in anything paranormal. I was like really closed-minded to that kind of stuff. Oh, I'm a big fan of your podcast too. And happy Halloween. This took place like a couple years ago. Me and some roommates were renting a house down in like South Seattle area, and it was like a pretty big house, like duplex type thing, and we like roommates would come and go a lot, so like a lot of different people lived in this place. And so before I moved in, a really terrible thing happened where, I guess when like nobody was home, a couple of the dogs that lived there, killed the cat that lived there. I don't really know the details of it, just like so terrible, but something that really bugged me about it was there was like a big blood stain in the middle of the living room, and then they just like put the couch over to cover it up. And it's just like, okay, that's really eerie. I don't like that at all. But anyways, it was this, my roommate's cat. Jackson was his name, rest in peace. And he was like a black cat with gold eyes. And he was just like super nice. I saw pictures of him, poor kitty. So anyways, skip forward to about a year after I'd moved in. My 2 roommates moved out. They left me to go find new roommates. So I did. I found some awesome girls that I had gone to school with. And they moved in. And one of my roommates, she was claiming that she was like kind of spiritual. And I was like, I don't really know what that means at all, but okay. And she's like, yeah, I can see things sometimes. And I was like, okay, so have you like seen anything in this house? And she said, yeah. Actually, I've seen a little black creature hiding in the shadows in the living room area. And I forget stuff, so I did not even think about it at all. I was like, okay, that's weird. Until like a couple days later when I was at work, my brain clicked and I was like, oh my God. That is Jackson. That has to be Jackson. Like the fact that she would say a little black creature like in the living room, and like I swear like the hairs on the back of my neck stood up. It was just really, really freaky. Anyway, so I've never seen a ghost personally, but the fact that I had never told her about what happened in the living room, it just was too much of a coincidence for her to just make that up. So it's kind of like really opened up my mind into being like, okay, there is something that I'm not aware of, but other people are, and I want to learn more. So anyways, thanks again for the podcast. You guys are so funny and make my day. All right, bye.
I gotta say, I thought the dogs ate like an old lady or something.
Yeah,
I was ready
that.
for me like they
They turned on their master.
Yeah, they turned on their master,
Yeah.
ripped out their jugular.
Bloodstained.
Yeah. Well,
Something about that, like just the idea of there being a giant blood stain that for some reason I imagine no one cleaned up at all. And it was just lubed.
Yeah.
just put the couch over, it'll be fine.
Also, I have so many questions about those dogs. Like, were they normally chill with the cat?
Yeah.
And then, because like they were all inside together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it makes me wonder, like, were they like, yeah, I guess they were always trying to kill
Oh
Jackson.
yeah, come to think of
Now that
it.
I think about it, we did have to pull the cat out of their mouths a lot.
Just
they
leaving
kept
that blood
making a
stain, too.
stew and putting the cat in it.
Just saw that blood stain and we just put the couch over it. Like no one will see it. It's like
Ew.
I'm sure they tried to clean it, but blood's
Blood stuff.
I guess blood's tough.
Look,
But,
that's the thing.
hey,
Blood's tough.
Get
And
new
everyone's
carpeting.
Yeah.
If somebody new's moving in, come on.
Yeah, that's what
Well-
I was saying. I was like, damn, man, that's bold to just
Yeah.
leave the huge blood stain. Are you taking a little off the rent? I mean, what the
Yeah. You can leave it, but
docking a couple?
Don't move that rug.
Yeah.
Please don't.
There's a cat head under there. Also,
Whoa,
I thought it was
oh.
very funny that your new roommate was like, oh, I saw this little black creature. And you're like, I don't think of that kind of stuff. If a cat were murdered in my house, I would think about it every day.
Yeah.
Everyone who walked in the house, I'd be like, sorry if it smells weird.
Every
a cat
time
was killed
I
8 years
sit
ago.
on that
Yeah,
couch,
yeah.
I'd be like, I'm sitting on
Yeah.
the spot.
Yeah. You're sitting above the spot.
The spot.
The blood stain.
But I do think that, like, I mean, I believe in ghosts, but I also think that animals can just, I don't know. I've heard
think so.
stories about little animals being around.
Yeah, I like it.
Like people feeling their like animal get on in the bed with them after they. My dad, I'm sure I told you this, but when my dog Ozzy died a few years ago, like 6 weeks later, like maybe it was like not that far, but like about a month afterwards, my dad heard him barking. Like it sounded as if he was outside and wanted to come in because he slept inside, and like so dad was asleep, woke up because he heard Ozzy barking, and he opened the back door, and then like heard the jingling, but then he was dead.
Yeah,
but he heard the jingle of his like collar.
Yeah.
And he's like, Ozzy was here.
Yeah.
I do believe that there's people that like pick up on the frequencies a little bit more. And I guess if it's something that's close to you, you can pick up on the frequency maybe a little easier. But I think like people that have these like recurring, like I see and feel, and I was like, I think they just sense. Yeah. They have this extra sensory perception aspect to their, I don't know, being where they're just like, I don't know, I think they pick up on this frequency where it's like, this shit's still maybe floating around.
Yeah.
Whereas if it is, it's also like, man, there's a lot of stuff floating around, right?
There's got to be so much.
Are there dinosaurs floating?
I hope. I hope.
And like, how come we haven't seen them?
Is that what the Loch Ness Monster is?
Maybe.
Oh my God, has no one ever theorized that Loch
I bet
Ness
nobody has.
is just a ghost dinosaur?
Maybe.
It's like this. I swear to God, there was not a lake here before.
Yeah. I mean,
There was no fucking lock here when I was around.
I'm just trying to eat some trees.
Like, man, I'm just trying to eat some clovers.
I wonder if like her roommate was, if she's like, oh, I'm spiritual and I sense things.
Yeah.
Has she sensed any other things?
Yeah.
Because it's just kind of being like, I think I felt your cat. Anyway, like that's. I was like, that's it. What else? Like, I want to know like what else she's getting from that place.
Yeah.
Where are those dogs now?
Yeah. What are those dogs
In
doing?
prison.
Doggy hell? Okay.
They're in prison.
Dog
they're in
prison.
Yeah, that's.
Wow.
Spooky.
Yeah, I guess the old animals coming back is a little.
Yeah.
It's kind of nice and also like.
Yeah, kind of nice, but also like, oof.
Oof. Yeah.
What if there was like a
Go over
ghost
the
dog
Rainbow
that had
Bridge.
been ghosting for like hundreds of years?
What?
Like a ghost dog that had been ghosting for like hundreds of years.
Isn't there like in Scotland and stuff? Didn't I do?
Maybe.
I'm sure there's a lot.
Surely in Scotland there's something like that.
Yeah.
I just thought of a theory. This is weird. I'm sorry to bring this up now.
No.
But because I was just thinking about it. I was like, well, why isn't there so many fucking spirits?
Yeah.
And why isn't there some frequencies where we can't pick up on all the billions of dead people that have happened?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But it's like maybe that is the reincarnation aspect of things, where the spirits go somewhere else.
Then they go.
So the spirits that we're sensing are the spirits that are just kind of still hanging around until their spirit catches on to another life or something like that. I don't know. I'm just
I
spitballing.
like that. That's
I'm
good.
just spitballing. All
I
right, I gotta
like
go.
that. All right. Take your briefcase. Whoa.
The briefcase is a bone.
Yeah, he took his briefcase on a plane.
He flew away.
Don, thank you so much.
Hey, thanks for having me. This is
so
awesome.
much.
Tell
Thank you.
everyone where to find you and your show.
Yeah, I mean, the Need to Fail is on the Forever Dog Podcast Network or wherever you get your podcasts. I'm on at Don Fanelli or at the Need to Fail on Twitter. And don-fanelli.com for other shit, videos.
Other shit.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, check out Sanatorium.
I am going
Amazon
to.
You can get it on
I can't
Amazon
wait.
Prime. I think you can get it. I think
Good.
it's from many years ago. It's like my first thing.
I'm so pumped
Get
to watch
ready.
it.
Get ready.
Thank you so much,
Hey,
Don.
thank you guys.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
Oh, yeah. Thank you so much for listening to A Funny Feeling.
If you have a paranormal experience that you would like to share, please send us a voice memo, or you can email us just a letter at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com. I'm Marcy.
I'm Betsy, and don't shit your pants.
That was a HeadGum podcast.